Welcome to my channel, my name is Dennis. In this video today I'll be running through the total cost of ownership of the BMW M4 versus the Mercedes C63s AMG. Now stick around till the end of the video where I'll go through how much these cars would cost me if I drove 5,000 kilometers, 10,000 kilometers or 20,000 kilometers per year. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the bell notification next to it, as I'm a new channel starting out. I need all the help I can get. Now I'd like to thank my current 25 subscribers. I know this doesn't sound like much, but the way I see it is if we were to get together, we'd end up filling a 25-seater bus. If you haven't subscribed already, please help me reach my next goal of filling a 60-seater bus. I've broken this video up into chapters, so if I start getting into a bit too much nitty-gritty detail for your liking, you can jump ahead at any stage. Now, a word of warning before I jump onto the computer: you definitely need a big fat wallet to be able to afford any of these two cars. But let's jump onto the computer and work out which one's more expensive. For those of you who are new to my channel, this spreadsheet is very easy to fill out. I'll quickly run through the 3 steps. At step 1, we've got car depreciation, running costs and finance. Step 2, we've got fixed cost. And step 3, we've got dimensions, weight and performance. So starting off at step 1, with manufacturer's warranty, we're still only getting 3 years with the M4, where we're getting 5 years with the AMG. Now I really think BMW at this stage should be giving the 5 years manufacturer's warranty as well. Moving on to fuel economy, we got 9.6 litres for the M4, 10.3 litres for the C63. Car purchase price, the BMW will set you back $180,148. The C63 will set you back $202,785. What I do here is jump onto car sales and look up what a 5-year-old M4 is going for with similar specs, kilometers. Currently they're going for the $92,000, where the AMG is going for $128,000. Now I feel that the BMW is at a slight disadvantage here because they're after releasing the new model, which has suppressed the value of the used M4. Now there's a new model AMG coming out later this year, so that might bring down the value of the used C63s. Your BMW's depreciating by 49%, where the C63 you're only losing 37%. We're saying we own the vehicle for 5 years and we're doing 10,000 kilometers per year. Forecasted maintenance cost over the life of the vehicle. We're being nice to the BMW here, because bear in mind you're driving it 2 years outside that manufacturer's warranty, but we're going to leave it blank for this exercise. Now we're obviously going to leave it blank for the AMG because it's covered under that 5 years manufacturer's warranty. Servicing costs, this is something that's very hard to get out of both manufacturers, so the only way I could get a servicing cost from them was if I was going to buy the 5-year service plan. That works out of being on average $840 a service for the M4, where the AMG was $1,310. Servicing intervals, 16,000 kilometers and every 12 months for the BMW, where it's 20,000 kilometers or 12 months for the AMG. Now moving on down here, we're going to look at the tires and brake costs. I'm not going to run through all the figures here. I'm saying front tires are lasting 20,000 kilometers and the rear tires are only lasting 12,000 kilometers. That's the general vibe I've been getting from my research online. Now obviously it all depends on your style of driving. Brake cost, the AMG seems to be a bit more expensive over the M4, as you would have seen from the thumbnail. Something I wasn't expecting to be so expensive in the M4 was the battery. Now they did tell me it was a lithium-ion battery, but it's going to set you back $2,800 in the M4. I asked them how long would that last, they didn't really have an answer for me, but I'm going to say 10 years. Maybe it lasts more. Would it last 20 years? I don't know, but I put in 10 years in this. The AMG is $935. Again, would that last five years, 10 years? I don't know. I put in 5 years here. both these cars are running on 98 octane fuel. Now that's sitting at $2.11 a litre. Finance, we're going to say we're buying the vehicle outright, we're going to leave out opportunity costs. So step 2, we got fixed costs. So registration, here in Queensland we pay per cylinder. The M4 is slightly cheaper than the AMG because you got 6 cylinders for the M4 and 8 cylinders for the AMG. So that works out to be $949.80 versus $1,165.50. Now moving on to the insurance, this is something that shocked me in how expensive this was. So for 1 year, it's $4,228.86 versus $4,014.66. Now bear in mind the BMW's XS is $2,300 where the C63s is $2,500. Now they're actually very closely matched when you add the registration and then the insurance on both of them. The AMG is just $1.50 more expensive. Cost per month, leaving that blank, and one-off payments, leaving that blank. Now moving on to step 3, we've got dimensions, weight and performance. Now this doesn't impact the cost of the car, but I'll quickly run through a few of the interesting ones. So now power, the AMG has 22 kilowatts more power. Torque, it's up 150 Newton meters in torque. Acceleration, actually the BMW is quicker 0 to 100 and the BMW is longer and it's wider by 10 mil. The height, it's 9 mil lower than the AMG, and the mass, it's 152 kilos lighter than the AMG. That's why it's probably a bit quicker to 100 despite having less power and torque. Now this is the moment we've all been waiting for, so drum roll. The total cost of ownership is $140,710 versus $130,560. So the AMG is $10,150 cheaper than the BMW. Now what does that work out per week? The M4 is $541.20 a week and versus $502.16 per week. That's a saving of almost $40 a week if you go with the AMG. If you look at the summary costs here, the total summary costs, you see that the BMW is cheaper in a lot of areas. Where it loses out in most is in that forecasted depreciation. Maybe like I said earlier, that could change when the new C63s comes out. Now we'll change it to if you're doing 5,000 kilometers a year. Now the total cost of ownership is $130,200 versus $119,400. And if we were to do 20,000 kilometers, it will cost you $163,460 versus $153,000. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll make this spreadsheet available for download so that you can put in all your own details. If you have any cars that you'd like me to do, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.